It's 94.7 Blair Radio, our nonprofit news brought to us by RVR Bank. Well, again, want to say thank you to a great partnership they have with us. Today, we have Ken with Habitat for Humanity coming in and want to talk about a lot of the different things that they cover. You know, it is, again, we've been trying to educate individuals that Habitat for Humanity is not the old just build a house once in a while thing, right?
It's not your mother's habitat.
Right. So, Ken, thank you for coming in today, taking a little time to talk to us.
Thanks for having us, Kelly.
All
That's
right.
great.
So, we have gotten together several years. You have had Rock Blair, Rock Fort Calhoun, Rock communities.
We rock everything.
You rock
Yeah.
everything. That's coming up, but that's still like a month and a half or 2 months away. Right?
Yep.
So we'll talk more about that. It's Rock Blair again this year.
Correct. It is on May 2nd from, let's say, 8 a.m. to about 1 p.m. We'll have Rock the Block Blair, and it'll be in the West Valley area up by the old college. But we will expand if we need to, if there's projects and families that need a little assistance and need their yard and home rocked. We'll come out and help.
All right. So again, that is coming up in a little bit. When do you start taking applications for that?
We'll start taking applications today.
Okay.
So yeah, if you jump on our website, habitatomaha.org, you'll be able to just kind of find your way through Rock the Block and Blair, and it'll all be up. And I'll also send you the link so you can hit that on your site.
Yeah,
so
perfect. So we'll get that link out to be able to have everybody be a part of that. So, but that is actually part of what your goal is at Habitat for Humanity is to be able to keep people in their homes. It's not just build homes, but keep people in their homes, generational wealth.
Exactly.
You've actually used that term quite
exactly. And a lot of this is what we call our wraparound services. So everyone knows Habitat. And of course, here in Blair, 2025, we put 7 families into 7 homes that we built in the West Valley area. And if you need directions or direct locations, it's really over on about 24th and Nebraska. And it's a great little area. And right now there's 7 homes. There's another 3 homes planned for next year in 2027. Time flies.
Which is you actually jumped ahead a little bit of schedule because you were going to do 5 and 5.
Yeah, we were, and we just one had the timing worked out. There were some weather issues in some other portions of our builds in the other counties that we build in. And we thought, hey, let's just go ahead and jump because these are shovel-ready lots, and that's how we kind of jumped into it. We just allocated a little bit more funding from our general funds into Blair, and away we go. Yeah. So with the support of course, our big donors, which include Washington County Bank and Cargill, it wouldn't have happened. So again. Kudos to that group, but also it's a great sign of the support and kind of this eyes wide open mentality that Blair has within the 7 families that we put in, and I look forward to the additional 3 families that we put in next year, and a lot more growth in those areas. Getting back to the original question, as far as where we were headed was. This year, we really meant to be that supporting advocate type understanding of what Habitat does in addition to building homes. And Rock the Block, of course, is number 1. That's how we kind of get into the arena. Yes, and bridge building and this general idea of what Habitat is and what we're here for. And it really is about the families in Washington County and in Blair. And it's really a straight directive towards this idea that it's neighborhood rebuilding or community building in a kind of a general orientation of it. But we really pointed towards this idea, okay, what can we do next? Well, another service that we have is what we call this transfer on death deed event as well. And we just locked down some dates with Washington County Bank, who's going to sponsor this event. It's going to be on April 18th, it's a Saturday, and it'll go from about 9 to 1 o'clock, and you have to have an appointment. So the site will post on Blair Radio,
Yep.
as well as the Habitat Omaha site. But it's at the Blair Library, and you have to have an appointment. So make sure you get out on that site. If we fill up, we'll add a few more times, and we'll come back and do this.
So this is by appointment. How many spots do you have open currently?
Right now, a little over 30 spots. It's on the backside. If we get a real large demand for it, we'll advance a few more times, and we're hoping that's the problem.
Yeah,
that's the case.
Yeah,
so yeah,
it's a good problem to have more
exactly
people involved, so you can try to help more people.
Exactly.
So let's go back. The premise behind it, obviously, is generational wealth, and then what happens to your property. Well, we don't want to talk about our own mortality, but really that is a reality.
Yeah, it is, and I think as we've talked earlier, it's one of these things where when you're 25, 30 years old, everyone thinks we're all bulletproof, right? And then here we are. Amazing how fast time goes.
Mm-hmm.
You're mid 50s, early 60s, and it's like, holy smokes, I've got to kind of start planning for my own mortality. And none of us like to hear about it,
right? Because
we think we're still 30. Yeah.
And then the other side is it's expensive.
It is. So this whole idea came about, and the state of Nebraska kind of helped us pass this at the Unicam, this idea. And what it does is it really helps us attach or have the ability to attach the heirs of a specific property. And meaning, if I know that I want my home to go to my kids, let's say. Mm-hmm. So if I have 3 kids, I can actually attach them straight to the deed, right, and the mortgage that says, hey, upon my passing, upon my wife's passing, the home will go to
the transfer.
Katie, John,
right.
Katie, Jack, and Adam. So it's those pieces where you never think about it, but this all came about, this whole idea and this arrangement came about because from a Habitat perspective, we used to get a lot of families that say, hey, I live in Denver, I live in LA, and my parents' home is in Omaha, or it could be in Blair, or it could be in Fort Calhoun. And we're okay if you just put a family in the home. That'd be great if you could, and we'll just donate it. Great. Lo and behold, we get all the deed information and all the legal documentation that says, hey, we're going to give the home to Habitat, and we go and do title search to make sure that we can get clear title. And that was the issue: is we could not get clear title because maybe some of the siblings of the family that's donating has had 2 or 3 divorces, have had 2 or 3 kids within those divorces, and if you don't have that laid out, you can't get clear title because there's an interest in each of those
Sure.
Lineage lines. So I'm not an attorney, but that's what we ran into, and we had a hard time getting title to that home trying to follow the wishes of the family. So we came up with this thought and help advocate for it, and now we have Nebraska is one of a few states that has the ability to do this. And what it does is it really helps put the mind at ease for families. Mm-hmm. And the best thing about it is that Habitat's offering it, and it's free. It's supported by Habitat. It's volunteer attorneys. We use a lot of law kids that are in law school, whether it be at Creighton or UNL, and they come in and they're of course proctored by a licensed attorney, but it's a free service, and it's not just to Habitat homeowners, just to all homeowners.
So anybody, you don't have to be involved in Habitat, and you don't have to be giving to Habitat
to
utilize the service.
Correct. So you'll call ahead. Of course, we'll do the title search and get all the necessary information. And you show up that morning. It takes about a half hour, and it's recorded. Attorney signs off, and it's witnessed, and it's all taken care of, all within about a half hour, and it's free to anyone that wants it.
And then the other side of the coin, the great thing about this is then your wishes are well known.
Exactly. Again, as we stated earlier, you hate to talk about your own mortality,
right,
but there gets to be a point where you do have to put a little bit of vision on it, because our home is our largest asset. And if we want to make sure or ensure that upon our passing, it goes to the people and the heirs that you want it to, this is the way to do it.
Right. And so again, that is coming up in at the Blair Library on
April 18th.
April 18th
from 9 to 1.
Right after tax day.
Yeah, right after tax day. Great timing. Right after tax day, but it's on a Saturday morning, and we're hoping to fill up all 30 spots.
All 30 spots.
Yep.
And then, like you said, if you show interest, make sure you let them know. And if those 30 spots are available, then you are looking at creating another.
Yep, we'll open a few more, and then and we have these every month and a half or so. So if it doesn't work in Blair and we won't come back, let's say we don't come back till the fall or even a year from when we have it, just because of time, because we're starting to open season on these,
right,
is that we'll have these in Omaha as well. So so you can always come down, but in most cases, hopefully we'll be able to answer the call and get a lot of our appointments in on that April 18th.
Yeah, so the more individuals that want to have it a part of it, obviously that means
Right.
that you give the opportunity, more opportunities to come up here. But like you said, every month and a half you do this in Omaha.
Exactly. And we have it all over Omaha. Last year we had it at our offices. We had it at Bellevue University in Bellevue. We've had them in West Omaha. So we kind of have them spot located all over the place, but you can always track that on our website. So.
All right.
Yep.
And again, a free service to get, anytime you can get free legal assistance is a huge cost savings and an encouragement to be able to get it done.
Yeah, we talked about it where you hate talking about, one, your own mortality, but two, that means whatever we do whether it's a will and estate issue or whether it's a TODD event, you hate talking about your own death. But in this case, it only hurts once, I guess,
Right.
because it is a free service. So if we know attorney hours, run between $150 to $250 an hour, if not more, and this is a free service, and it's provided by Habitat, and it's licensed attorneys really volunteering their time instead of swinging hammers. I guess they're swinging pens.
Yep.
And it's really their idea of how they can support and be advocates for homeowners. And this is what it's all about. It's an event that's sponsored by Washington County Bank, and it's one of those things where we'll come back each and every year. So.
And then it's also, think about it. We don't want to think about these things, but it's also peace of mind for you, knowing that this is taken care of, and the children or whoever is receiving it doesn't have to stress or figure out or go to probate or all those things, which ends up could be very expensive.
Exactly.
But it's also for the peace of mind for the future generation.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been, there's stories. Probably we could tell many of them between you and I about our own families and not having this type of thing set up, and it causes a little bit of stress, undue stress, but it puts peace of mind out there for those that are signing up for the TODD, and it kind of puts it to bed, and you can kind of put that piece behind you.
All right, Ken. So coming up on the 18th, it's
Yep.
a Saturday. And get signed up. You can. We'll put the link out there so you can link from us, or go to Habitat for Humanity's website and link from there. Then also get ready for Rock Blair that's coming up after that. So a lot going on, and you guys have been doing a great job of bringing more things out, bringing Habitat for Humanity out to the forefront of being a part of the community.
Right. It's been fantastic. It's been really a great partnership, and I want to thank our members of our board, but really it's the community itself that's come out and helped us support, and really been our eyes and ears locally. And whether it's Rock the Block or a Todd, or whether it's our home construction coming out and supporting through dedications and the families, it's been nothing but really, really, really fantastic support. Through donorship, through supporting of our events, but more so the community just coming out and raising a hand and said, hey, we're here to help to do whatever we need to do. So,
All right.
yep.
So keep informed with what's going on with Habitat for Humanity and everything that it's doing to be able to give services to our communities. So thank you, Ken.
Thanks, Kelly.